Hello everyone. This is going to be a short unboxing video of the DJI Magic Mic 2 wireless microphone. This right now is going on retail for $349 US dollars. You can pick it up on Amazon, eBay, or any of your Best Buy, a lot of your retail outlets. So right now it's currently going for, like I said, $349 for this particular transmitter kit, which is 2 transmitters, the receiver, and the charging case. They do offer different types of the DJI mics. You can get one with just 1 transmitter instead of 2. One with the receiver, and also you can also buy those separate from the charging case if you want. So I elected for this option to get the entire bundle because you never know what you might need it for, but more importantly for me and for my wife, we're content creators, so wanted to be able to have full versatility in using it. It's gotten a lot of great reviews. I have watched some of them. I think it's best to try and make your own opinions, of course, but don't go into it just without any type of knowledge. Try and be informed. So I watched a couple of reviews. They've been very good. It was a, kind of a toss-up between this one and the Rode Wireless Pro, but I elected for this one because of all the options I think it gives you, despite what you would need for the Rode option. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Of course, here's the box. Has DJI on there, the website. Nice box. On the other side, and the back side of it, tells you everything that it can do, all around, all in one case. High quality audio, 18 hours of battery life. That's actually 18 hours with them being charged twice in the fully charged case. This case, I believe, can charge these transmitters and receivers up to 2 times extra. So that's what I think that's what they're getting. Actually up to 3 times. That's what I think they're getting the 18 hours from. That's in one case in 18 hours, because these only have like a transmit of a transmitter and charge of only 6 hours that you can use these. So I think that's where they're getting that from. Of course, this also comes with that intelligent noise cancellation. You have the 32-bit internal recording, the float recording. So we'll be going. I'll probably be going to that into another video. Really did buy it because of that, because that gives you the option to record right onto the transmitters. I believe it's up to I want to say it's up to 14 hours of recording time that you can record these without having to either delete or record over it. So that's great. That'll be good for a lot of the videos. That'll give us a lot of time that you'll be able to do a lot of time recording. Also, if you want to do some voiceover work. So that's one of the versatility reasons why I went with this option. And then, of course, you have the distance. These offer a distance of, they transmit for up to 250 meters. That's 820 feet. So it's a good distance. I don't really see us needing anything further than that, and that's more than enough. And I don't even see us going towards that type of distance to be that way away from the camera. That kind of makes no sense, but it's good to have it. So I'm happy that it does have it. Let's get to more talk about what's in the box. Of course, in the box, I said, like before, it shows you have your receiver, your 2 transmitters, your charging case. Comes with a black carrying bag. You get 2 magnetic clips that go with this. So you can go ahead and just clip these. If you just wear a collarless shirt, you can clip this right to your shirt using these magnets. You have the mobile phone USB Type-C phone adapter for USB Type-C phones. Also, you have one for your iPhone adapters. This is for a lot for the older models, iPhones, iPhone 14 and older. And then, of course, you have 2 windscreens on there. And then you have the one cable for your basically to connect to your DSLR if you have a camera like that for your recording, which we do not show an example of that. And then, of course, you have your USB Type-C charging cable that comes with it, and then some associated documentation. So that's all they have right there on that side. On the back, you have a lot of information here, and a lot of some different languages and stuff. So you have the receiver, the transfer information, the charging case information, and all 3 right here. And then let you know what it's made for. And also you have other safety stuff right here as well on the bottom of the box. And then going around to the top, of course, this is blank. That's all we have. And then you have DJI right there. And so that's it. So let's go ahead and open it. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Open it. Okay. So pull that out. And I'll just set this right here like that. Okay. Open it. Let's see if there's anything else in the box. Okay, there's some more information in the box. Some paperwork. Lay that right there. Let's see here. DJI paperwork. Let's talk about that. Let's open that up. Okay. So that right there. So you got your quick start guide. That right there. More information, just for miscellaneous stuff. Safety guide for your DJI. And of course you have all your DJI stickers. So I'm not gonna go too really into that, but you got DJI stickers and stuff like that. Let's see here, is there anything else in there besides just the stickers? Let's take a look. It's just stickers. Looks like it's just stickers, so yeah, you just got stickers. Oh, that's what it was. Different types of stickers from DJI. Yeah. Okay, just stickers. That may be something. I was wondering if there's gonna be something else. Put those back in here real quick. Close that back up. Yeah. You never know. My wife won't use. She might want to use it. So I'll put that right there. Then this over here. Let's talk about what's in the box. Yeah, if I put that right there. Let's talk about this is the okay. This is the bag. Okay. On the end here, what do we have? Standard. Okay, some different languages. Okay. It's still looking. Okay, there. Different languages, of course, product and all that. There's more safety information and things like that regarding the bag itself. Let's go ahead and open the bag. See what's in it. Opening up the back. Okay, this is pretty nice. So, in the back, okay, I see you have your DJI case. I'll put that right there. This is your, inside that, you have your 2 wind muffs. Okay, all this comes with the charging case package. USB type C to USB type A charging adapter. And then you have your one cable for your connection to your DLSR mics, camera mic. Is there anything else in there? No? Okay, that's nice. Let me close that up just a little bit. Bring this one around to the back. Let me bring this to the front. Okay. So this must be your charging case. This is your charging case. You can't open it, so you have to actually press this down and then it opens. And once it opens, it lights up. Okay, that's sweet. Shows you your charging for each transmitter and your receiver right here. Your charge information also shows right here below. It shows you how many hours you have of charge left. So these both say 15 hours. These are fully charged. This is great. Okay, in here, so you have your first transmitter right here. Okay. These transmitters come out a little bit different. I didn't have the first DJI mics, but I do have these, and these are somewhat different. Transparent design, so you can see boards going around it. You have your status light, your link button, and your power button. On the other side, you have your record button, your USB type C for if you want to plug this in and charge this transmitter separate from outside the case, you can. You also have should be your record button. Lets you know when you're either in record or if you're recording your record mode. Going on top, you have your mic, you have your section for your 3.5 mic, and then around the bottom you have your contacts for the charging case. Anything else? Okay, you have your clip. Of course, each of these come with a magnet. This thing is on it pretty. Ooh, that's pretty strong. Just slide this. Okay. So you come on with that. Okay, so that has a DJI marking on there. There's your magnet. Like I said, you can put in your shirt. Goes right back on there. Pretty good. What's this on here? Okay. There's your thing right there. Lay it back in there. Okay, your status. This is your transmitter. Second transmitter, same deal. Very transparent. All the way around. Again, another USB Type-C charging port. Record status light. Over here you have your mode button, basically, your link, and of course your power button. Then more clear. And down the bottom, your contact for your charging cable. Up top, again, you have your mic, and then your option for your 3.5 if you want to go with a lavalier mic to put it in there like that. Again, another magnet with this one. I'm going to pull that off. What else we have? Of course, here you have your receiver. Sweet. On your receiver, you have your mic, your headphone input if you want to go ahead and test your audio levels by while wearing the headset. You have your audio out. Like I said, this would be primarily for when you're trying to, when you're plugging into your DLSR, a situation like that. On the back, you have your contact port right here for your charging. And then, again, this also has a USB Type-C connection if you want to go ahead and charge the receiver separately. Going around, your power button. Of course, up here, some more DJI. And then on the bottom here, we have the horseshoe mount. This is for when you kind of connect it to your DLSR. This is pretty slick. I'll be showing you this in a second. And then here you have your got a button wheel right here. So if you want to, you can either use the button wheel, or you can also, this screen is touch. This is a touch screen, so this is sweet. So you can just swipe down, and it goes right into your different modes, and then you can use the wheel, or like that, like so, going from your settings, your transmitter settings, and then your receiving settings. And if you want to go back out of it, or if you want to go into it, let's say you want to go in receiver settings, or let's say you want to go into transmitter settings, you just select it, then you press this button, boom, goes right in there. It shows you your different things. If you want to come out of it, you swipe up. Come out of it all the way, swipe up again, and you're right back. Easy to use touchscreen. That's one of another reasons why I went with the DJI, with DJI instead of the Rode. Very easy for user interface to use, and I like that. Of course, right here you have. Let's go into this some more. So you have hitting the button. You have that. You can select that. This tells you what mode you're in, your mono, and then your battery status. And then, of course, you can go here. And then you go down. That's your gain right there. You can select down. It won't let you select right now. I have to pull the mic out, but you don't have to. You can go into that. But let's go some more into the settings. Like I said, you can swipe down. Here's your receiver settings. Let me get this close to you. Let me see here. Select that. Right now it's in mono mode. You have mono. You got stereo. Let's say that you have let's say you're in a situation where you're giving an interview. You could select this, and then it says mono left or right. You can select that. That is mono with safety talk. We'll talk more about that later. Stereo left or right. So if you go into stereo, is when you're using both transmitters. Basically, just think of them as stereo having two separate channels. So you will have a channel for your left and then a channel for your right. If you're using both transmitters, that's good. That way that you can go ahead, if you're two people, you give a two-person interview or a two-person video doing something like that, and both of them are using your DJI, you can set this to stereo for them to have it. So that's good for that. Then, of course, here's back to mono. And then your left and right. Okay. Swipe up. Then you can go right here to the next one. This is your recommended camera settings. So what DJI also tried to do is this say depends, like if you got a Sony or a Panasonic like I do, Panasonic, you should be able to go ahead and select this, and you can go into this, and it will, you select the brand, Sony, right there, Canon, Nikon, Panasonic, and then once you select that, you can select what type of model it is. So let's say I got Panasonic. What I'm gonna do is, this is G9, G5, G5S, G6S, G85. That's what I got. So this is my G85. So I will select that, and then it would tell me what's, and then I select it. So right there it says Panasonic G85, and then because they had this setting, it will go ahead and, so when I connect this to my G85, it already has some preset settings in there to make it best type of audio to use if you're using the DSLR. So that's kind of cool. Of course, you don't have to use these, but it's just something that they recommend you go ahead and try and use, that they put in here. So that's just an extra effort right now. So I'll keep that on there for right now. Go back up. Oh, okay. Then your next thing you have here is your receiver gain. Everybody knows what receiver gain is. Usually right now it needs to 0. But let's just say you have a situation where you are using your DLSR and there's some difference between the your gain settings in the DLSR, between the DLSR and the mic, and what you're receiving at the transmitter. You can go ahead and change this gain setting here and just either add gain or take gain away if it's too loud. So maybe your settings in your DLSR are too high, and you want to turn down some of that gain and turn it down to try and balance it out, so you're not always peaking. So or vice versa. So that's what that's for. I think we're not going too much into that, but there's your receiver gain settings. Here you have your volume, of course. You can, let's say you're using your headphones, you can control the volume inside your headphones for that. And then, of course, you have your on and off simultaneous cut of power off. So let's say you had this connected to your DLSR. You cut this on. When you shut down your DLSR, this will shut off this receiver as well. If you enable this function. So then you don't have to worry about, let's just say you close your camera, you forgot about it, and then this is not staying on all the time. It will cut off with your DLSR and then cut on when your DLSR cuts on. So that's what that button's for. Next and last button, that is your auto off. This right here will, you select this and enable this. This will shut off this DJI receiver 20 minutes, I think it's about 20 minutes after you stop running. You know, say you cut your DLSR and forget about it. This is another safety option that you can enable to just cut it off after 20, it'll shut itself off after 20 minutes. And then, of course, last but not least is just your link device. So you can use this to link to either transmitter, just in case sometimes you might, if you lose connection, you can go ahead and use this link option to link back up with the transmitter. You can put it right back into the case, and then it'll hit this link option. It should link back up, or either vice versa, just link when you're away from it. So there's two options that you can use that for. So that's all the options I got right now in the receiver. Let's go back this way. Look at this up here a little bit more. Camera. Okay, let's slide this back up. So that's all your receiver. Let's go on to the next one. Here's your transmitter settings. Go into that. Okay, you got your low cut to cut out. So you can go into for your audio. You also have your transmitter gain again, more transmitter gain. So you can go into this option. This is turn down your gain on your transmitter. Depending on which one you have, you can do it here or you can do it at the receiver, but you can also change it here. Then you have this is your 32-bit float recording. So this right here enables what I was talking about before. This is one of the reasons why a lot of people have been waiting for this and buying this. So let's say that you're doing a video or you're doing a recording or interview or anything like that. You have this enabled, so that way, even if somebody starts talking and everything else, and they cut you and it cuts out, it'll still be recording inside the transceiver their audio. So then you can go back and during post and replay all the audio on a separate audio file that it records for you automatically and saves it, and then you won't lose that part that cut out, or that part of the video that you thought was cut out, or it might have poor quality. This will always do it at a standard normal, I believe it's like -6 dB or something from the down, so it keeps it at a standard normal audible level. Let's say somebody was just yelling, they talked, all of a sudden they were talking, all of a sudden they started yelling, started peaking, and it started peaking, and you started losing audio for the cutout, start cutting out audio. This right here would not lose that. It will just keep that, whatever the mood they're in, whatever they say or yell, it'll be in the same, it'll keep it at the same decibel level for the complete audio session. So this really is something that a lot of people are wanting. I was looking for this to make sure that, so no matter what, if I'm recording or if my wife's recording or whatever, it won't, with this enabled, it'll catch everything, and she won't have to worry about what happened there or anything like that, or like maybe somebody yelled or somebody came and interrupted her or whatever. She would still keep this right here. So this right here is a great option. So I highly advise to have this enabled all the time. Remember, I think you got up to, I want to say again, 14, maybe 14, I see 11 to 14 hours of recording when you're using this, but nobody's going to be recording for that long. Just remember that if you go over that, it will write over it. So make sure that when you're done recording, you can go back to this and then just upload it to your laptop or your computer, and you'll have that entire audio file. Next, we have the recording stop and lock, which when you activate this, let's say somebody inadvertently hits the record button on the transmitter, and also at the same time hits that button again inadvertently and stops recording, you can go ahead and use the stop lock, to keep this locked into record mode no matter what. So they can hear you in that button no matter what, it will stay in record mode until you disable this function. So that's what this is for. This is such extra protection. Let me take this out. So somebody, like I said, somebody hits this record and then inadvertently hits it again, it will stay in record mode and won't come out of record mode. So that way you'll keep what you're trying to record and the audio that you're trying to record at all times. Let's see here. Auto record. Of course, again, this is like if you want to have these always set to auto record. The minute that you pull these out of the case and this automatic goes right in auto record, you enable this, and that will happen every time. Then we also have, this is your storage. Again, this right here is your recording. I believe, like I said, you have up to 11 hours of recording, 11 or 14. And then, of course, here is your vibration mode. If you cut these on, you'll feel them. They vibrate. A lot of times to let you know that you're going in and out of a mode, so that gives you indication. You can use this. You can keep this on, or you can also disable this if you want to. And then, of course, you have your LED indicators. Let's say that you're doing a video or you're doing a presentation that's going to be presented to someone. You don't want to always have them seeing these lights, so you can just enable this, and this will cut out your lights and make it look like it is right now. Okay? And I think that's it. All right. Swiping up. Swipe up. Okay, that's done. And then, of course, this is that. Now it's at -8. You want that. Put it back on 0. There we go. Done. Okay. All right. With that, put this right here. Of course, like I said before, you also have, going around to the back, you have this, these two right here, which are, this is for your iPhone. If you had an iPhone 14 or older. And you also have this one right here, this adapter right here, sorry. This adapter right here. And this is for USB-C. And this goes right, these both go right here. So what you do is you pull this back, and then you connect this. I'm just gonna go to USB-C to show you. You want to push it all the way up. And as soon as you push it up, it's gonna say, it's gonna give you, let me put that out. Sorry, put that out. And then we power this up. All right, now it's working. And as you can see, now that I got the mic on, you see this little green light, and you can see as I'm talking, the audible level is changing. That lets you know that your mic is working. And it also lets you know that this is transmitter 1. And of course, here you also have your battery for both. Battery for your receiver and your battery for your transmitter, which is cool, okay? So let me do this again. What happens is, I'll turn this around. When you slide this all the way up, you should get this right here. It says confirm. They're going to say, it's saying, are you confirming that the adapter is in place, that you're going to use it? And you click that, and there it is. Just now enable the adapter. And then what you can do is you take this. Sorry, it's hard to do it under the camera. I'm going to do it like this. And then you'll slide this. Go, just like that, which is cool like this, because if you think about it, a lot of the vlogging done nowadays is with your phones anyways. And which is cool is that you can go ahead and have this, and then you can have this on your tripod or whatever, and holding this, and then you know that you're recording because you can always see your audio levels. That's what's the most one. It's very visual, and you can see your audio levels. You can see that your transmitter is working. It is recording what you're saying, and that's what's really cool about this. One of the things cool here. So this connects to that for that, and then you just simply just talk to this whenever you're doing any type of recording. Let's say we're doing a quick video or something, a quick selfie. You can have this, and then it lets you know that you're connected or your audio levels are good. And if you have the 32-bit float in there enabled too, it'll record and keep it at a normal level no matter what the situation is. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So put that on, just like that. Okay, let me take that. Flip this. And like I said, you also have it for anybody who has an i14 or older. Pull this out. And once it disengages, it says like that. It gives you this indication to confirm that it's disengaged. You disconnect it, and you hit that, and then yes. Get rid of that, unlock that. There we go. You put this back on there. And there we go. That goes back in the case, just like so. Again, so let me show you one second. There we go. Let me go ahead and show you. I'm going to slide this back just a little bit. There. We'll pull this out. And of course, like I said, this is your charging cable, but you also have this adapter right here. This adapter right here is for your DSLR connection. So let's give myself some room. You have your DSLR right here. Which is really cool about this is that let's say that you were talking to the camera. Because this now has this horseshoe mount back on it, because I heard from the first version did not have this, but they incorporated with this Dji Mic2. You can now put this on this right here. Put that right there. You can now put this on your DSLR like so. You just slide it forward. So let's say you're talking to the camera and you want to make sure that that your audio is still working. You have a great visual right there. So you're talking to your camera and you have a visual, you can look right at it. And that's really helpful. So then what you would need to do though to make sure that your audio is going through is that you would take this, put this up here a little bit like this. You would connect this audio out to your audio out. And then what you would do, spin this around, is over here on the Panasonics is on this side. I will have to make this. All right, where it says mic, plug it in like so. And now you have your audio for your DSLR that would talk just like this through your mic, through your transmitter. So as you can see, I'm talking right now. You can see the level actually going on there. So I know that this is working. Sorry. So I know that this is working while I'm actually doing my video. And that my audio, I can look at my audio levels to make sure that they're not peaking or anything like that. I'm at a good audio level. I don't have to worry about peaking, anything like that. And I know that no matter what, that it's working. Okay? So this is the connection for your DSLR. So that's really nice, especially the visual. I really bought these because of the visual aspect of when me or my wife is recording, so that we know that when we're using these mics, that our audio levels and everything, we should get great audio. Okay, so let me take this off of there. Simply just comes apart like that. It even says when you disconnect, it says confirm. So you just confirm that, let you know that that's disconnected. You just slide that off just like so. Just right back over here. Okay. Let's go back into this right here. Like so. Some things about the charging case. Right here, as you can see, these are your charging lights. Let you know right now I got 4 lights. I mean, I'm fully charged. Again, this can charge these transmitters and receiver 3 times. So that's why they say 18 hours, because I think it's like 6 hours. You'll get like 6 hours of, they say about 6 hours of charge time per transmitter and per receiver. Okay. Put this back in. Let's put that in there. And then let's talk about noise cancellation. So you also had the noise cancellation function right here. So it's right here. It'll be on this side. The recording's over here. So when you want to go ahead and do your noise cancellation, you can just hit this. Just like that. And when that light comes on, it lets you know that the active noise cancellation has been activated. So when you see this, let me give it a visual. That lets you know that the active noise cancellation is working. This is good for if you're outside, especially in the windy outside environment. This will help cut out a lot of background noise when this is active. In addition to that, though, speaking of being outside, I'll put this right here. They also give you these wind muffs. And what I've seen them do is improvement upon the design of these wind muffs is now these wind muffs have this right here that snaps down into the 3.5 jack to make it more secure. And then, of course, you have your mic over here. So this would go on like here, like so. And then you just click and it's on there. And this is when you're outside. Of course, everybody knows this will help to cut down on the wind and things like that, and gives you a cleaner signal. So these wind muffs also with this noise cancellation should give you great audio, despite any situation you're in. So this is a great combination that I really do like about the DJI Mic 2. Take this off. It's not that hard to take it off. You just pop it right back off, and then you got that right there. I will, my wife and I will probably do a feature recordings to show you what's the difference between that and having the, between having just using this, then using this outside with the mics, and then as well with the noise cancellation. And then we'll probably do a couple of distance checks and things like that just to make sure that it's got good line of sight for the 250 meter or 820 feet, how you want to look at it. Like I said, you got the magnets here. This is really nice. For your record mode, I do want to show you this. So when you activate your record mode, let me get this right here. So you press this button. Wait a second. Second. Okay, 1 second. Let me link this back up. Okay. Yes. And which one is it? Oh, it must be the mute. I activated the mute. Didn't do that. I have to go into here. Sometimes you go through this. You go here, transmitter, and you're learning. There we go. Sorry, I had it in mute. I had to figure out how to get out of it. Sometimes it's a learning curve. So again, if you want to go into, let's just say you want to start recording, you just simply hit this, click it, you get the red light, and then this red box comes around and let you know that you're in recording mode. So that's really cool. So you can see this visually right there, lets you know that you're in recording mode. And if you want to get out, you simply just press it again. Now you're out of recording mode. And then let's talk over here about some other features that I didn't get a chance to discuss. With these DJIs, you can go ahead and connect Bluetooth to your cell phone without even using the transmitter. So, case in point. So what you want to do is you go to your phone and you'll hit your Bluetooth. You'll go up, and then what you'll do is put this in the pair mode. And you'll put this in the pair mode by hitting this link light. Just hit it like that. Sorry. Then you're just gonna hit this just like so. And then it should start blinking. Oops, sorry. See, now it's blinking. And when it's blinking, there we go. That's auto. Now it's blinking. It's supposed to turn blue, so I actually know it's in pair mode, so I gotta get there. It's not in the right mode yet. It's all part of the learning process, guys. All part of the learning process. Well, we'll get there. Learn it, and I will show you guys in another video. I just have to, it's not doing it, but I'll have to get into it. But we'll talk about that later. Again, just to wrap things up, because it's getting late, this is supposed to be a short video. This is a quick, this was supposed to be an unboxing video for just to show you guys what the Dji Mic2 looks like, show you a couple of the functions and everything else, and things that it can do. Like I said, once you have the one transmitter out, you can also bring out the second transmitter too. So I want to see you guys see what both of them looks like. I have to cut this one on. So once I cut it on, there it is. You have two of them on. You have both of them working. As you can see, it's picking up my voice on both of them, and both of them have the active noise cancellation. One of them is in mono, but they're in mono right now. You need to put them in stereo, but you also see that you have 1 and 2. You have your signals and your batteries for each of those, and of course your battery for your receiver. So I just want to make sure you guys saw that, so that you see. I put this back in here. Once it goes in the home, goes in there like that. It goes away. Then only first transmitter is working. So this is a quick unboxing. It's almost been it wasn't as short video as I thought it was because there's a lot to go over. But we will give you guys more things in future videos. If you like what you see, please like or subscribe to my wife's her YouTube or mine. But like I said, this is a quick unboxing of the Dji Mic2 receiver transmitter kit. I'll put this back in here like that. Like that. And then let's see what happens here. As a receiver, let me do this real quick. Cut this off. This off. Okay, great. So this again is a quick unboxing. More videos to come. More things to show you. If you like this video, please give my wife a like or subscribe to her channel. Talk to you guys again. Stay safe. Have fun out there.